power. But it takes a disciple that believes. It takes a disciple that prays. It takes a disciple that has faith or that fasts. Amen. It takes a disciple that is sold out, that is committed, that is dedicated to the work of God and to the kingdom of God and doing things for God.
Praise the Lord.
You know, there's some mothers in here. The mothers of the church going way back. I can remember a few growing up. Sister Ronnie Hudson, Bill Pearson, mothers. They may not have been able to get up and preach like some of the preachers could preach. But the church is where it's at today because the mother knew how to get in contact with God. They were not a powerless disciple, but they were a disciple that was full of power.
Yes, praise the Lord.
And let me say this, if you want to have power with God, you must give yourself in faith, prayer, and fasting, and commitment to your church. These four things will keep you from being a powerless disciple. You see, we have storms that enter our life. Sister Melissa, would you come? We have storms that enter our life. And we've talked a lot about this. Some of us even talk about it there at the snack shack. We talked about this. There's storms that come in individuals' lives. And the reason they come is not to disarm us.
That's right.
Not to bring us completely down. But the reason they come is that we can build our faith. The Lord spoke to someone this morning directly. I'm not going to say who it is. You know who you are. But the Lord told me to go to this person and spoke to him and said, the storm that you're facing right now is clearing a path for your next level with God. You see, each and every one of us can walk out of this place tonight powerless or a demonstration of power. Most of you will be able to walk out of here tonight and we'll be able to repeat some of the things that I've said. No doubt. Some of us won't, but it's no fault of your own. But some will be able to go out and repeat what Brother Kenneth said tonight. But let me tell you, that's not impressive. But what's impressive to God is that not only can you go out and speak what you heard tonight, but what's impressive to God is that lost person or that person that's hurting, when they come to you this week and they say, hey, I need prayer, will we murmur a prayer and say, well, here's my pastor's number? Will we just go through the motions? Or will we be like Paul in Corinthians where he says, I don't come with you with enticing words of man's wisdom. But Sister Andy, when I pray for you, I want you to understand that it's not me. But I'm going to do it in demonstration of the power and the Spirit that's in me. Do you understand that when people come to you, come to you by what they've seen, how you present yourself, because that's what you've been taught. And they come to you because of the words you have said. The reason they come to you is because what they get from you is that there's something there. They've been taught something that I need. What a great feeling when somebody can come to you and you can drop what you're doing and lay hands on them and begin to pray for them. But you know what most of us do? We say our little prayer and they skip on by us and they realize it was just words. It was just a facade. You don't really have what I need on the inside. You say you're a disciple. You say you've been taught. But why am I having to pass by you to get to the pasture or get to Jesus? When you've been taught that greater works you can do. Are you satisfied tonight? What do you think? Do you think you have the boldness? Do you think you have beyond the words and beyond the facade? That if somebody was to come to you when we leave here tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and say, I need you to pray for me. Will you have that power? Or will you be another powerless disciple? You've been frustrated. You've allowed things in your life to disconnect you from that power source. Maybe tonight you do consider yourself, after hearing this word tonight, after hearing the message, that, Brother Stewart, I'm a powerless disciple. If you feel that deep down in your spirit tonight, and you allow that conviction to rise up, would you get up and come to the altar tonight and lay before the Lord, kneeling or laying, whatever? Would you do that tonight? You know, I thought